Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Age 2. Last we left off, we finally made it to Kirkwall, but we are currently standing in the Gallows, where they apparently normally house all of the mages. We're trying to make our way into the city to see our Uncle Gamlen, our mother's brother. Yes, that's how that works. And there's Captain Ewell. Huh. That doesn't seem good.
Let us through, you flaming blighter. We're not staying in this pit.
Then get back on your ship and leave. Kirkwall has no more room for refugees.
The ship's already gone. We've paid good coin to get here.
Looks kind of sick.
You and half of Ferelden. There's nothing I can do. The city is full.
Well...
One of the guards said you were letting in people who have business in the city.
That's right. We've seen you let lots of people through.
Citizens and merchants that make it worth our while. I'll assume that you don't have any more coin than these gentlemen.
Sadly.
We've been letting you Fereldans in for months. You're too late. There's no more room.
But we've got family here.
Yeah.
I've heard claims like that 1,000 times already. Trust me.
And trust me.
We'll find some ships to take you all back to Ferelden, eventually. Until then, you stay here.
Well, let's try. And this is one of the nice things. When you actually define a character personality by choosing, say, consistently diplomatic responses, you actually get special options to use that personality that you've set up for your character. So this only becomes an option to you if you consistently choose diplomatic. If I had been sarcastic or aggressive, this would not have popped up.
Our uncle is Gamlin Amel. He knows we're coming. Surely someone could find him.
Gamlin? I know that name.
He's a nobleman here in the city. Our family has an estate.
A nobleman? The only Gamlin I know is a weasel who couldn't rub two coppers together. He comes back, I'll bring you to him. But I don't have time to...
What? You're gonna let them through?
That's not what he said.
About...
We've been here for 4 days. They just got here.
Yes.
That's it. We're carving our way out of here. Men.
No.
Here we go!
And that is what we call a fail. These are deserters, by the way. These are people who abandoned their position. Whoa. That's a lot of people who are showing up to die. Hope you guys don't mind being beaten by a mage. You know, you'd think that they would have picked up the fact that she's a mage too, and been like, okay, well this is definitely where you live. But, no. Oh. And here's where we start getting the wave combat kicking in. Hey. No, but seriously, let's not screw with the mage.
Unbelievable.
Captain, are you all right?
I am, no thanks to you. Where is everyone? Go find them. I want this kept under control. You have my thanks.
Enough to
Look,
let us through?
I can't get you into the city. It's not my decision. But I'll find your uncle and bring him here.
Well, that's nice anyway.
It's been 3 days. This waiting has to end.
I'm sure it won't be much longer. Gamlin must still be looking for us.
And if he's not?
Wait. I think someone's coming.
And if you were sarcastic, she would have been... or any of the other personalities, again, that reply would be different.
Leandra. Damn, girl. The years haven't been kind to you.
Gamlin.
Oh, I like him already. Not.
Let me say up front, I wasn't expecting this. The Blight, your husband, dead. I'd figured you'd pretty much be Ferelden for life.
Oh, Gamlin. We came too late. My darling Bethany didn't make it. trusted guide.
Oh, make her save me. Leandra, don't drop this on me here. I don't even know if I can help you get in.
What? You're being kind of a dick. Ugh.
I'm more concerned about Mother. Can you get her in at least?
No. We stay together.
Why are you addressing that to
I was
Gamlin?
hoping to grease some palms, but the Knight Commander's been cracking down. We're gonna need more grease.
But what about the estate? Surely Father left something when he died?
Right, about the estate. It's, gone. To settle a debt. I've
What?
been meaning to write you.
Then there's no hope.
What?
Not quite. I know some people who might help. If you're not too delicate about the company you keep.
Wait a second, wait a second.
Mother said our family was wealthy. You really can't help us.
I am blighted helping. I've got 2 offers of work from people who've got the coin to open those gates.
I still can't believe you sold the estate. Gamlin, how could you?
Well, I didn't expect your blasted family to show up on my doorstep. I've got a nice place in Lowtown. You'll see, it'll all work out.
Nice place, he calls it. Anyway. Well, we could always try...
Do we need to stay in Kirkwall? Let's go to another city.
This was my home. I can't believe they won't let me come back.
Every city on the coast's been hip-deep in Ferelden since the Blight. You could try your luck further inland, I suppose, but it won't be easy.
We're not putting Mother through that. We came here. We're staying here.
Don't make that gesture at me, Carver. Anyway. Well, we can't stay in the Gallows.
We don't have any choice, do we? I need to get my family into Kirkwall.
I talked to my contacts, and I found some people who might be willing to pay your way into the city. The catch is, you and your brother will have to work off the debt. For a year.
A year?
It's the best I could do. Trust me when I say a bunch of refugees won't get a better option anywhere else.
This is the best?
So, you're selling us into indentured servitude. That's your idea.
Think of it as having a job waiting for you in your new home.
Are you kidding me?
I guess it's only a year, right?
I managed to convince my contacts to come to the Gallows to meet you personally. Mirren heads up the mercenary company, the Red Iron. They're looking for recruits. Fenril, I guess you might call her a smuggler. Either one of them can help you. All you need to do is find them in the courtyard and convince them you're worth the trouble.
Well, we may as well check what Carver thinks.
What do you think about this, Carver?
What can I say? Better here than nowhere.
True.
What kind of man is this Mirren?
He's a hired sword. What do you expect him to be like? I wouldn't bring him home for dinner or anything, but he's got a decent reputation. I wouldn't have asked him if I thought he'd cross you.
And...
How dangerous is this smuggler's work?
Well, it won't be pretty working for her. She's a pretty small fish compared to some of the other thieves' guilds around here. But she's tough, she's fair, and she never deals in slaves or flesh.
Let's find them and see what they have to say.
Oh, Gamlin, I don't know about this.
It's a lot of coin, Leandra. Don't go expecting our name to carry the kind of weight it used to.
Probably thanks to
And
you.
what of me? I will not allow others to incur debts on my behalf.
Can't see that it makes a difference. You look like a lady who can pull her own weight.
Then you'll come with us.
I have no real option. Thank you.
Aw. And these are codexes. Codices. I'll probably never get over calling it codexes. So then Mother and Gamlin go to stand off to the side.
So, that was your uncle, was it? Good. I thought he was another confidence man trying to sell promises. I don't suppose he has the coin you'll need to get in.
Well, he might.
He had some ideas.
They always do. If it were just up to me, I'd let you through, but there are a lot of eyes watching, a lot of palms that need greasing. My suggestion? Wait for a ship and hope the next city hasn't already closed their doors.
He is trying to be kind. I will say that. He's certainly a lot more kinder disposed towards us than before.
Mirren,
And you must be Hawk. Nice.
I beg your pardon.
Your uncle talked up a storm about you. He better not be blowing more smoke out his arse.
So...
I'd like to know more about you first.
Right. You're not a marcher like your uncle.
No.
The Red Iron is well known in these parts. We pick who we work for and keep our noses clean. But anyone screws with us, we mess them up. Makes sense.
Makes sense.
All I know is if we join the company, I'm going to start talking like that.
He almost sounds hopeful to that.
Getting us into the city will take a lot of coin.
Okay, music.
Did I mention the Red Iron gets paid pretty well? Not to mention your uncle said you were a mage. We're willing to pay for that.
You...
I didn't realize Gamlin told you that.
You stick with us. You'll be safe. For a year, at least.
Well, how do you know him?
My uncle doesn't seem like the sort to hang out with mercenaries.
He doesn't. Gamlin cheated one of my men at a wallet match. You turn out, we'll call it even.
That's all we really need to know about that. Well, we have no real choice. Let's
I'm
give it a
ready
shot.
to prove myself.
Noble bastard named Friedrich is here in the Gallows. Gave us bad info. Almost killed my men. Now he's hiding out here, waiting for a ship. He sees us coming, he'll run for shore. But he doesn't know you. Go kill him and his men. We'll make sure no one asks why.
That sounds kind of questionable, actually. But if it's a shot to get into the town... There he is.
Have you checked the courtyard again?
He's still out there, but he's alone. And he's not making a move.
I don't trust this. What will we do when the ship comes? Wait, who are you? I demand to know what you're doing here.
Well...
I want to hear what you have to say before I decide anything.
yeah.
Mirren sent them.
Yes.
I'm not an idiot. I could have figured that out for myself. Look, you. I don't know what that pissant thug is paying you, but I'll double it. Just let us go.
Well, what happened?
I might change my mind if I knew how you wronged the Red Iron.
Ugh, those fools take everything so personally. So I told Lord Asherall they were coming. It was business. I was perfectly willing to give the Red Iron a share, or all of it. I could give it to you as well. Just let me go.
Sure.
Make it worth my time, and I'll let you go.
Oh, thank the Maker.
Wasn't that coin supposed to be paying us to keep your hide safe?
If you want to fight them, be my guest.
So either way, I end up fighting these guys. Yeah, nice gesture there, buddy.
Careful!
I hope you enjoyed dying, by the way. That was actually pretty fast. Well, that really was quite fast. Can't take the injury kit. But that's that, I suppose. I've got some money out of it. But I don't think that Mirren will be happy to learn that we sort of technically turned on him.
The traitor escaped. Well done. I hope whatever he offered you was enough to get you in on your own.
We have other options, and I don't like you. Oh, and I gained a level. How delightful. Okay. And I'm going to get that skill. Very, very useful skill. So I guess we have no choice but to speak to this ephemeral. See what she has to offer. She's an elf.
Are you a Fenrir?
He must be Gamlin's niece. Interesting. I don't know what he told you about us, but he certainly told us a great deal about you.
Did he?
How much exactly?
Enough to pique our interest, provided you can justify your uncle's confidence.
So,
I'd like to know more about what we'd be doing for you.
I can be honest. We don't compete with the Thieves Guild, but we keep our fingers in a lot of pots. That said, we're not killers or slavers. Anything short of that, however, is fair game.
Do what you want, but this sounds fishy to me.
well, yeah.
Begging and taking your pick never went hand in hand.
Well,
I hear getting us into the city isn't cheap.
If you're as good as your uncle claims, we're hoping you'll be worth it. After all, it's not every day we're offered an apostate's services.
really?
Does everyone know about us?
Apparently.
If the circle hasn't descended upon you, my guess is no.
After we've
The
been making a
Templars
display
encourage
of
all to
magic
think they have all
everywhere.
mages properly leashed, but when has that ever been true? We can keep them from taking notice while you're with us. Wouldn't be the first time.
How did you get to be one of my uncle's contacts?
Is that what he calls me? He owes us after that last big idea. If you turn out, though, we'll consider things even.
Interesting. Well, we don't really have any choice, do we?
Tell me what you need done.
There's a merchant named Cavro, friend of the Templars, so they let him set up his little shop here in the Gallows. We supplied him in return for a piece of the take, but now he won't pay up. We can't go near him without him screaming for the guard, but you can. Get our money from him and you're in.
Is that so? Sounds simple enough. Merchant Cavro.
I've already told you, I can't give you any more for them.
But that was everything we have. It's all we brought with us.
And I feel for you, Sarah, but it's the best I can do.
If they just let us into the city, I could get 3 times that price.
Myron?
Your business is done.
But...
Wow, he's certainly a delightful sort.
Now then, what can I do for you, Sarah?
I didn't think there'd be any stores here in the fortress.
There are many merchants who come here right now who can't afford the bribes to enter the city. So the Templars suggested having someone set up shop, temporarily. And I am the lucky man.
Really?
You mean you paid your own bribes to be here?
If they allowed everyone to set up shop, this place would turn into a bazaar. Sadly, there's only so much I can do for those Fereldans, or sods.
Or
I'm
socks.
sure you're very broken up over it.
I meant you. Folks like yourself.
Question.
She didn't seem very happy with the deal you made.
What am I supposed to do? Buy every piece of furniture these people dragged with them?
These people.
You mean people like us?
Of course. My apologies. My point is that I'm running a business, not a charitable order. I'm sorry.
I imagine the profits help with the guilt.
Well, he has a point, but...
I believe you owe your business partners something.
Oh, I see.
Should I go tell the guards?
Not just yet. I want to hear this. So, Ethenril sent you to collect, did she? Too cowardly to do it herself.
And I could probably try my own options, but, I just love Aveline.
Care to step in here?
Only because this toad deserves it.
Well,
You have a choice. Pay, or I beat it out of you, and your men.
Hey!
Stay back. Just... take what's in the chest. Take it all. Now I'm getting out of here. Let those guards find someone else to buy Dogland junk.
that was effective. And Aveline does approve of being utilized, and yeah, that toad deserves it. He has a point. He is, after all, trying to run a business. Anyway, so I'm out of time for this installment of Let's Play Dragon Age 2. But I hope to see you next time, where I hopefully manage to get us into the city of Kirkwall. Hope to see you then.